Hello, fellow wargamers and history buffs. This is day 2 of the Consim EXPO in beautiful Tempe, Arizona, and I've got a report for you on how things are going with the La Bataille de Mont Saint-Jean. We've got some fun stuff that's happened. We finally have some contact, so here we go. So we're starting off over here at the east, and we can see that the Prussian 4th Corps is coming on with some steam here. We've got a couple of infantry battalions up, and opposed to them are a number of French heavy cavalry. So we're going to have to try to clear those guys off before we can move on to try to hit the French infantry. Over here, we've got division of the French 1st Corps opposed to some infantry and cavalry that are part of the Prussian 4th Corps. And here we've got some more stuff happening around Mont. The last of the Nassauers got cleared out. Over here, La Haye and Pampelette are still standing and occupied by our friends, the Nassauers. There have been some inroads. The Hanoverians that were over here kind of got kicked back, and then we had some cavalry that was engaged in some reaction charges. Here, what's exciting is we finally had the old guard and young guard come in and make some attacks against the Hanoverians that were there on the high ground, as well as some of the Dutch Belgians. So they were fairly successful in clearing out the Dutch Belgians. There's one square there with Baron Pierreponcher that's still standing. And we can kind of zoom back and you can see the other units here. Over here by La Haye Sainte, we've got Lebau's Corps. And they've moved forward a little bit. They're sniping away at the Dutch Belgians that are there. Now, over on this side, we've got the 1st Corps. They've kind of moved forward, but haven't really done anything terribly exciting yet. And then we have a group of cavalry. On the English side, I should say, the English over here are all set, kind of prepared to receive the 2nd Corps whenever they decide to attack. And we've got units kind of here in the background. We've had a few units of the Dutch Belgians that are routed there. The Brunswegers are coming forward. And that is the extent of things. So at this particular stage in the game, we are at the start of the 220 turn. And so we'll pick this up tomorrow and see what we have. And now here we are looking at the Marshal Enterprise playtest game. This is La Bataille de Egmont, and there is the little town whose the battle is named for. We've got the Austrians here making a stand. The French are moving in, trying to push them back from this line of villages that are here. And we've got Lefebvre's Corps with sort of less than high quality French, as well as some Bavarians and Württembergers moving forward. Further north, we've got groups of French, these are Davout's troops, and they're pushing forward with their attack. And we've got a fair number of Austrian defenders. So far, it looks like this is working out nicely. It should be the case where the Austrians are able to pull off some level of victory here. But this is the playtest of the Battle of Egmont. This is the first day of the battle where the 2 corps, Davout's Corps and Lefebvre's Corps, are making a push to attack the Austrians.